Today we're starting a new game. I want to get revenge on a game that I could never finish when I was young because English is not my first language. I couldn't parse everything that was happening. And at some point I got soft locked because everyone was dying and I didn't know what to do anymore. But I had a lot of fun. So I want to go back to the game, reappreciate it, and possibly end it this time. And I have mentioned this game before, and it's even on my intro video. There is an ad in it for this game. I'm really looking forward to replaying this game. We're gonna be starting. It feels like a bit of a complicated game, but I think I can understand it. I could understand it as a kid, I guess. Gonna be starting MissionForce CyberStorm, the strategy game set in the Earthsea universe, published by Sierra, made by Dynamix. And I know Sakura is a fan of this game. And if you don't know, this is part of Dynamix's Metaltech / Earthsea universe, which has, you know, they had a hit with the Tribes game, and then they went away. So the later Tribes games are not Dynamix. There is one on early access nowadays. I don't give a shit. It's usually just multiplayer, but everyone fucking loves Tribes. I played one of those Tribes games. It was alright. I feel like you could have guessed, probably. The hair is so fuzzy and puffy today, you can't stop staring at it. I have so much hair. I didn't have this much hair before. I'm so happy about my hair. I'm so happy about my hair. Jesus Christ. Okay. Some of you know how much work it took for me to have this hair. It's magnificent. It is. Thank you. Yeah. This is 10 months. I fully shaved my hair 10 months ago. This is 10 months of not doing anything, just letting it go. Now you can just watch me do it. This game is amazing. It's very basic Windows interface in the sense that it even uses a title bar as a status bar kind of thing. But this game is amazing. I got this game as a kid without knowing anything about it, and I had a time of my life. Now, you can see on the cover art there is a jacked looking person next to a merc. That person is a bioderm. That's the one you guys are redeeming to have your names associated with. And the thing he's driving is a Herc, a humanoid, a humaniform emulation roboticized combat unit. Right, and the bioderms, they're described by the Unitech propaganda subhuman biological tools with fast reflexes, but that might not be the whole truth. Hercs, yes. Hercs! Someday before you die, I'm going to try having a perm, just wants to know what curly is like. You know what? I'm okay with having curly hair. A lot of people are not okay with how their hair turned out, but the mech has cute floppy rabbit ears. There are multiple mechs. I think those are not ears. I think they're, yeah, sure, they're floppy ears. Now, this game is available on GOG if you want to buy the GOG version, but I do have the GOG version, but I'm gonna be running this inside an actual Windows 95 emulated machine, so it feels as close as possible to my original experience. The music, the game has music of two kinds. There is like in-game music that I think it's like WAV files or something, maybe MIDI, I'm not entirely sure what the format is, but it also uses music from the CD, Redbook Audio. The GOG version, I haven't confirmed this, I haven't downloaded it to test it, but the GOG version, I think it converted those and then had the driver load those up so the game would have full music. But I wanted to play the emulated version instead. But if you go online and you try to download an image for this game, all the images you're gonna find are ISOs, and if you know a thing or two about this, then you know that ISOs don't have the audio tracks. So I was testing this, and it didn't have half the music of the game. And I kept trying to look for it, I tried to find it, and I couldn't, so I did the second best thing. Or the best thing, depending on how you ask, I'm just lazy. I grabbed my old, very old CD binder, and I flipped through it. There's Creature Shock here, there's Mega Race, Magic Carpet, Alone in the Dark. Remember this game Frankenstein with Tim Curry? And we have like Civilization 2. And is this one, you guys that know Mac games, is this game good? Shadow Steel? I have no idea. But then I went through these and I got my MissionForce CyberStorm disc. It's green, so it's not gonna... Fuck. I didn't realize that was gonna be a problem. Hang on. Here. MissionForce CyberStorm, it's very green. And then I have a USB CD drive reader thingy, so I ripped my own so I could get the audio tracks, and it works. So it's not available online, but I assume the GOG version works, but the GOG version like limits the resolution or something. There are some bad things about it. Civilization 2 is a good game because you can ski everywhere and they kick everyone's butts. You're in and out, just want to say this game is, and that is a very technical term, dope as fuck. It is very dope, yes. As far as my memory lets me recall. Now, I was looking through the materials, and the version I have was like a budget release down here in Brazil. So it didn't come with this. I printed out, there is a quick reference card. Don't you guys love one of these? I printed out a quick reference guide for MissionForce CyberStorm. This game, the game has like the shortcuts behind it. These things are fucking awesome. These I freaking love reference cards. Ski Soldier Man's overpowered in Civ 2, but he is far too lazy to go that. Yeah, mine doesn't, which is why I bought a USB one, because sometimes I have to burn discs to play on my old consoles. Right, let's look at some of the materials we have for this game. Let's look at the back of the box to start with. No, not that. Where's the back of the box? Here? Okay. Back of the box, everyone. Look at the bioderms. This is chat. You see these guys up here? These are chat. Bioderm link established, regeneration completed, genetic instability detected, engage battle sequence. Right, because you have to manage the bioderms. Quack reference, guys, they're all wrong. You bought a USB CD for your mama because she was so sad her new car did not have one. She took it very personally. Can you play music CDs over USB on a card radio thingy? That's dope as fuck if it's possible. Take control of the ultimate war strategy game. All those war strategy games ever say they're the ultimate ones. I wonder which one is right. In battle for the future of mankind, as you command the most destructive warriors in the history of hybrid confrontation. Genetically engineered bioderms are the pilots you customize and send into the fray. Linked to Herc fighters, they combine to create a fighting force of unthinkable proportions. Upgrade weaponry, manipulate genetic structures, plan and execute multiple missions to beat the Cybers at their deadly game. The next move is yours. Randomly generated scenarios promise unlimited replayability. Control up to 26 heroes on the battlefield at once. That's a lot. I'm gonna get lost. Purchase and upgrade over 75 special weapons to create the ultimate fighting machines. Using Steam Gland, you can increase your Biodarion's performance in battle at the risk of making him genetically unstable. Engaging battles across multiple worlds, clash head-to-head using the Windows 95 modem network play option. Holy shit! Chat, does anyone have a modem? Do you guys want to modem this game up? Completely customize your Herc fighting machines for maximum battlefield efficiency. Animated violence. Alright. Now let me see. I also have a advert flyer thing here. Those are usually very cool to look at. Here. The battle doesn't begin until I say it begins. It's my game and I control the course of conflict. If you want to play, then you better get serious. This ain't no lily-livered, thumb-sucking mama's boy game, nuh-uh. Thumb-sucking mama's boy game, nuh-uh. This is war. Messy and mean. Somebody's going to get hurt, and it ain't gonna be me. You got a 2400 baud. And by the time I got a modem, it was already like at 28k. It was described as USB card CD player. It has a USB that has expensive, ridiculous large for two small Asian elderly people card. You play CDs, so that's what's advertised. Carlos Santana! Nice! That's good music to argue about radishes too. I've got you in my sights, and you look like a sucker. Chat, you look like a sucker. A puny little cybrid sucker. Chat, are you guys sucking cybrids? And you don't even invite me. MissionForce CyberStorm. Early contender for best strategy game of 1996, Strategy Plus magazine. See a software dealer. Look at those screenshots. Alright. Now, we gotta learn this game. I don't remember anything about this. This is effectively a first playthrough because I don't remember shit. And like, if I can finish the game on my first attempt, I'm kind of happy because I feel like there's a chance I might mess up something so seriously that I might just have to restart. 1990s ads were so angry. No, the tail levels, you were very quick to say no to that, so I don't know. So once again, there is a 1 point redemption up in case you guys want to get your names in. I have 6 names lined up. I have no idea how many we get in, how quickly, how long they last. Let's see. They keep advertising it as part of Earth Siege as if they expect us to just know what that it is. I think at the time it was like, okay, this is an offshoot of a game or other games that were popular. Because before this they had those mech driving games that are like Kiniko's games, where it's like horrible 3D that's impossible to control. No, Kiniko's games. And those were kind of popular, I think. Those are mostly for DOS. This game is so lucky they released in 1998. Why? Kiniko's games. They are! You look at what Kiniko's plays. It's that kind of game where you pilot something very awkward. In a very awkward 3D environment, killing awkward enemies. That's what Kiniko's does with his time. That's not offensive. That's a retelling of facts. You play those games, you like Kiniko's games. That's fine. Never heard of a single game he plays. Kiniko's Dragon is a master at those games. He is. He got me to play Sand Warriors when I was like starting with streaming, and I would play anything people asked me to do. Nowadays I know better. Freaking Hallelujah Hawk 1. Anyway, let's get on with the game. There might be a lot to unpack here. MissionForce CyberStorm. Are you ready to command your Herc forces? No, I'm gonna run. Yeah, lousy joke. Alright, I'm gonna click on run. I'm gonna start the timer. Stop! He's already dead! The title got exploded. It's a little doggy! It's a weirdo doggy. That's not a doggy. Need to get a new charging cable from the office. Wish you luck not waking husband. Hello there, Musifade. Welcome in, my friend. According to this reference card, it doesn't say how many kinds of 80s. It doesn't say how many kinds of herds that exist. Nihilus. Alright, we can view the credits. I bet this plays at the end. Can rewatch the intro, whatever. There is multiplayer, and you can see at the top that they use that at the top bar as a status bar kind of thing. If you play this game at higher resolutions, the entire game gets confined into a smaller window inside the full screen thing. But then in the actual game they can use the whole field, but I'm keeping to the default resolution. Currently downstairs. Alright, good luck. Right, if you click on single player, you get load career, start career, do a quick encounter, or return to the general menu. Let's start a career, and I think there's gonna be a lot of text to go through. Okay, I'm gonna assume that normal is normal. I'm gonna go for the default. Directive main synthetic intelligence, Unitech command. Status promotion ensign. Command Herix 3, Biomarx 3. Excerpt from base commander Marcus Burrell's address to new recruits. Mox 10's Herix base. Now you belong to me. From the moment you stepped off that shuttle, you became the property of Unitech. You think because you survived the academy that I should be impressed. Here's a hard dose of reality. Unitech does not give a damn about you. All Unitech cares about is the bottom line. Are you making us money or costing us money? At this moment, these machines you see here are worth more to this consortium than your lives. It is your job to change this. Ensigns are allowed to own 3 derms and 3 herix. You've been assigned 2 herix linked to 2 bioderms. Use your personal credits however you see fit. You prove to us that you can make Unitech more profitable without blowing yourself up, and maybe we'll let you command more. If you screw up, we'll strand you on a barren moon somewhere with a beacon strapped around your neck, guaranteed to protect every cyber in the sector. Welcome to the frontier, gentlemen. So, this is animated. The guy is moving. The little guy is like waving his hand and talking. Herkadirk. It's a reading stream. There's gonna be a lot of reading, I think. At least at the beginning. I mean, you have to learn the game still. So I'm gonna start with 2 herix. Those are gonna two derms. So those are gonna be the third levels in the loot hero. More impressive, the people are staying 100% still. The self-control. I mean, you move, they're firing your ass. Bioderm assignment. Excerpt. Unitech Science Disc Con Unit 75. Bioderm Generation Guidelines. Dr. T. Delstrom. Human physiology simply didn't keep pace with its technology. They created machines and weapons that required superhuman reflexes and abilities. What was our solution? To create beings that could be directly biolinked to the machines. Excerpt from Encyclopedia Galactic, Volume 2, Disc 17B. Proto-human clones were used industrially for centuries to operate heavy equipment in hostile environments. As bioderm technology improved, it became feasible to use them for military purposes as well. Though bioderms have limited higher thought processes, they can function quite successfully, human supervision and guidance. Ensign Yard Civic, I think they're setting us up to fail. Look, they only allow us to grow 3 bioderms, and the only genetic material we have access to is crap. They're calling the third levels in the loot hero crap. You wanted you to wait until one of them moved. Look at those pro-derm faces. I've seen more intelligence in a parked hover car. We're supposed to take these guys on missions? Give me a break. Yeah, these faces up here. Herc assignment. Directive. Main synthetic intelligence unit command. Herc institution mandate 116-1. Preliminary commander rank Ensign, Shadow, and Remora. Ensigns shall be restricted to the Herc type Shadow and Remora. Under no circumstances shall an unproven cadet be entrusted with proprietary technologies. The Shadow was originally intended as an exploration vehicle. It is one of 2 Hercs with an extensive sensor array. Sensor arrays allow broad terrain mapping and remote targeting of the enemy. Since being pressed into military service, the Shadow has been outfitted with energy weapons and missile pods. So this is the Scout. The Remora was initially designed as an escort vehicle for the heavy mercs. Since the Remora's deployment at the beginning of the Third Cyber War, it was proven especially useful as a fast assault Herc. Some Herc commanders have successfully equipped the Remora with mining pods, capitalizing on its speed for mining hazardous areas. So it's a Scout and a light fighter, I think. We are landing. Look at... So fancy. Music. Ah, it was playing that intro as a video from the disc, so it didn't want to start playing music from the disc until the animation was finished. Technical limitations. Tiny soda. That's how you land a ship, Musife. Alright, I'm gonna start by seeing how I can save this. I think if I press Alt, it opens the menu and I can save my document, CyberStorm file. (001) Start of career. So we have no ready to launch. Type of mission shown below. Training. Okay, so we are ready to launch on a training mission. We have 2 Hercs, 2 bioderms, and both bioderms are linked to Hercs. We can launch the mission. You can look at the Herc bay. Purchase new Herc. Fast Shadow. It's a Shadow and it has some stuff. Probably means it's probably just a configuration. A Seek Sunfire, which is a Remora. With a light score by smaller mining operations. Okay, cancel. Manage Hercs. We have a Fast Shadow and a Seek Sunfire. The Shadow is faster. It's for... Oh man, I forgot this. You can select each point and it shows on the animation. That's so cool. That's the drive, the Flexive R1. And this is for every single type of Herc, man. That's so fucking dope. Legs, reinforcement, reaction fission, battery, shields, sensors, computer, life support standard, Then this comes with 2 lasers, 2 missile pods, 1 ore extractor, and 3 empty slots. You can repair cell. And this guy has all of these parts. 2 lasers, 2 50mm, 2 missile pods, and 1 ore extractor. And then we have the Bioderm facility. The BioVat Model 1, Model... These are the 3 models with their ages. And we can pay to create one of them. Yeah, those faces are not looking good. So the vat is where you create new ones, I think. VR training. Okay, we have these 2. This is on the Fast Shadow, this is on the Seeky Sunfire. These are the skills. Toxins, stability, health. Increase the piloting skill, missile weapon, plasma weapon, advanced technology, command, elf weapon, cannon weapon. Okay, you can increase those skills. BioVat, okay, cancel. So you can actually navigate through here instead of using these menus. Right, this is where you link them. You can auto-link and link all. Mad vet. Oh, rename the Bioderm. You can recycle to viney blue protoplasm. Okay, so if you can recycle them like that, rank AI, and they have like a short age span, I think we might go through them quite fast. We'll see. So if I leave here, I just want to make sure the order is proper. Medvat. The first one that shows up is this one. So this is going to be the third levels. Congratulations, welcome to the force. And this one is going to be Lelouch Hero. Heal all, detox, recycle.
Cancel.
Save changes, yes. And then here are the costs. Can I train something? Command restores lost stability. Skill with weapons. Hope to serve you well before you die in a fire explosion. Me too. You might just get recycled though. If you get too old. Then you have the Herc Command Center. Oh, look at this. So fancy. Career date, credits, rank, perks owned, maximum cyber missions attempted complete or mined. Hello there, Big Fat Plus. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. It's a good day. Played this way back. Me too. I was showing. I had to rip this from my original disc. I couldn't find a rip online that had the audio tracks from the CD, so I ripped from my own copy yesterday. But I played this a lot, but I didn't finish it. I think because of language barrier, couldn't understand. You can select mission. We have training mission, destroy remaining turret at the CyberStorm Draconis mining station site on Baron. Though the area was cleared of cybers during the attack, they typically send recons to evaluate a ravaged site. Length 2 months. This represents the greatest challenge in the Paracelsus system. Destruction of this base will undoubtedly force the cybrids out of the entire system. Be prepared for a serious fight. Now, the reference, I have this physical. Yeah, I have a budget release. So it has like a tiny manual and the disc. I don't have all the materials or the box. Just copy the files, selling one run. There is a patch to run modern systems, and there is the GOG version. The reason I ripped this from the disc instead of just copying the files is because if you just copy the files, you don't get all the music. You need the disc image. Now, the quick reference card that comes with the game, it does talk about the systems. There are 3 systems. And it does tell you like what the goal is. Destroy base on elite mission, which is probably this one. So it does give you like a general idea of like how much of the game you have to progress. Defend installation, quick assault, defend installation. Alright, we're gonna stick to the training mission, communications. Unitech overview. The purpose of this demonstration, we want to fully harvest and understand the game, so we're gonna go through these. The purpose of this demonstration is to familiarize you with the corporation you owe your allegiance to. Pay close attention to this training vid as it will serve to remind you of your obligations and duties. Unitech is a large consortium, what was once called a mega corporation. Run by an executive council, Unitech is poised to become the most powerful consortium in existence. In order to achieve this, we must expand against the cybrid threat, a mission all consortiums are vying to accomplish. This is where you come in. You are one of many military commanders assigned to this sector. You'll have varying assets at your disposal based almost exclusively upon your success. If you do well, you'll find yourself given greater and greater responsibility. If it's as a new ensign, fresh from the... I think I... Did I take a sip from this? Because I'm really thirsty. Even as a new ensign, fresh from the Hurricane Command Academy, you are expected to know how to control and command your forces on the battlefield. I don't. If you need a refresher, refer to the training vids. These vids can provide you basic information regarding maneuver, force management, and tactical applications. Unitech views you as an investment. Though in most battles you'll be safely able to direct the battle from within the herd carrier, you are held personally responsible for losses of Unitech equipment. If you do not show promise quickly, the best you can hope for is a rapid exit from Unitech service. Unitech does not tolerate failure or inadequacy in commanders. You were making dinner, oh no. The Unitech forces in this war under the direction of a synthetic intelligence, the MSI. Though not entirely a computer, the MSI is the most powerful thinking machine ever built. Programmed with the entire history of both warfare and biogenetic mech engineering, the MSI directs the entire Unitech military operation with precision and forethought. All MSI directives are to be considered absolute. They're just vibe warring. X4. Man, I want to go back to the game so much. I rated Most of Fate, I think twice during X4. You'll be presented with a list. They're vibe warring. Right away. Like whatever the AI tells them to do, it's fine. You'll be presented with a list of missions to select from while in the comm center. These missions are selected by the MSI and are considered the optimal use of your forces. You must select from these missions as other missions will not become available until a mission has been completed. Under the direction of the MSI, you will take your forces to many different worlds and world environments. It is important to note that each planet possesses a different atmospheric effect and a unique EMF field that will significantly affect the performance of your forces in battle. Pay close attention to the effects while reading the mission briefing for the selected mission. Worlds with high toxicity levels will tend to yield higher bioderm casualty rates, while EMF fields will often make certain systems on your hurricane function at a reduced capacity. Server. Does X4 have like multiplayer? Once a favorable landing site has been selected, your herd carrier, a vessel lent to you by Unitech purely for the purposes of commanding and transporting your forces, will set down at the selected site. Hello there, Space Astrocat. This is very cool. I played this game so much as a kid I never beat it. MissionForce, CyberStorm. Very Windows. Immediately upon landing, all Hercs were deployed into the surrounding terrain to prevent ambushes by cyber forces. The Herc carrier, though virtually indestructible, is under Unitech direct command and does not answer to you. Should the pilot deem departure from a planet's surface necessary, the carrier will launch and leave any still deployed forces behind. The absence of the Herc carrier will prevent your units from performing battlefield resupply. Once all cyber forces in the area have been destroyed or forced to flee, the Herc carrier will turn to pick up your survivors. Though Unitech fleet forces can control the space lanes of a given system, it is only the line Herc forces that can take and hold the. It is only the line Herc forces that can take and hold the planet. Line Herc force. Okay. That was difficult to understand for some reason. You command a part of those forces, and you will be expected to take and hold many worlds against the Cybrid presence. Unitech is counting on you, Commander. Once Cybrid forces, look at that robot. Look at explosions. Boom! There's a guy in the back. I'm helping. The guy in the back. I'm helping. Wait for me. Look, I can walk. I can get there. I'm very fast. Come walk with me, bro. Shit, I dodged. Actually, I'm not fast enough to dodge. Drunk on too much motor oil. Yeah. Once Cybrid forces are located, MSI will designate the target areas with appropriate missions. These missions are selected for maximum negative impact on the Cybrid plans. Keep in mind that MSI will quickly thin the ranks of failed commanders. Within battle, we will control your units via command interface screen. This interface is more fully explained in the tutorial provided to you by Unitech. Familiarity with all Unitech interface screens is mandatory for all field commanders. Note the battle sequence below. The Herc displayed is a demon class available only to a select group of commanders. As you observe the sequence, you'll note how the demon's shielding can stop many devastating attacks. The proper focus of shielding and repair technologies are the cornerstones of Herc command. This display shows three of the most commonplace cyber units, the Spectre, the Cerebrus, and the Parasite. Each of these three has 5 variants that have been identified, each using more powerful, more dangerous weapons. Though no Cybrid is harmless, these 3 are the least deadly foes you will face. The Spectre is armed with 2 light energy weapons, often lasers, and 2 light autocannons. Without the punch to kill a Herc in one shot, they are only dangerous when encountering in packs. Be respectful of the Spectre's mobility though, as it can often circle to get shots on more vulnerable elements of your force. The Cerebrus is a scout Cybrid equipped with long-range sensor equipment and low firepower. Armed only with 2 small energy weapons and 2 light autocannons, it, like the Spectre, is dangerous only in large groups. However, there are rumors of an experimental model that carries more weaponry, but this has not been confirmed. The Parasite is a very lightly armored attack Cybrid, often only surviving 1 or 2 minutes once the battle is joined. However, the Parasite is armed with 2 heavy energy weapons and 2 medium missile systems, giving it tremendous firepower. This makes the Parasite high priority targets as they can be killed easily, and leaving them alive is usually extremely foolish. Right, so Parasites first. These are the medium ones, the Malignus, the Arachnus, and the Genocide. As the light ones, they have numerous variant models that you're likely to encounter. Arachnus is a fast attack Cybrid. 4 light lasers, little else. Most powerful in pair, the more powerful Cybrid. The Malignus is the most powerful Cybrid that has been fully studied. It is armed with 4 light energy weapons and 2 heavy missile launchers. This firepower gives it the ability to drop an opposing shield and then pound the target to scrap with missiles. Okay, so the energy weapons are against shields and the missiles are against hull. MSI strongly recommends avoiding Malignus units when possible. The genocide is the workhorse of the cyber forces. They are found on almost every world in significant numbers, equipped with 2 medium energy weapons, 2 medium autocannons, and 2 medium missile launchers. The genocide is a full to respect before you destroy it. These are the cybers. These are not our units. These are the enemy. So I can't do all parasite. This display shows hybrid models that have not yet been analyzed by Unitech scientists. The smaller one is believed to be some sort of mobile self-destruct mechanism, potentially very dangerous. The other two may all be heavy cyber attack platforms, so they are likely armed with a mixture of heavy and medium weapons. If you engage any such units, do so with extreme caution. Unitech will keep you technology that is sufficient to defeat any hybrid foe. It is up to you how to use the technology. Choose the wrong side. I didn't make any choices yet. This is the command center, the heart of the cyber forces. Though difficult to kill, there are the primary targets when there is a cyber base present. Cybers can be expected to defend this building tenaciously. This building is a cyber research facility, though not tactically important. The cybers will suffer greatly if they lose too many of these. The research facility is not very heavily armored and is particularly vulnerable to area effect weapons. The sensor array is a critical linchpin of the cyber defenses. While the sensor arrays are operating, all active cyber forces are much more able to successfully target or hurt forces. This Zofair requested, okay. So Zofair requested to have his name associated with a bioderm when we get to those. For now, I have 5 people in line, only 2 derms have been named. Destroying all the sensor arrays should be a primary concern when attacking a cyber installation of any kind. The processing node is one of the most difficult targets to destroy due to the harder nature of the building. The processing node is used to process ore captured by cyber scouts. The manufacturing node is used to the construction of primary cyber unit parts. It is not a tactical consideration, but will be vigorously defended. And this is an unknown building. MSI believes it may be used to construct cybrids as battlefield response units, but this is unconfirmed. This is a turret equipped with lasers and autocannons. Many different turret configurations have been encountered. MSI recommends destroying all cybrids in the area before engaging fixed defenses, such as turrets. While the missile platform is potentially even more deadly than the turret. With a large number of missile launchers, the missile platform can devastate any single target that has had its shields penetrated during battle. Penetrated, chat. Musi Fate. Has also done a redeem. You're gonna need that derpy derm at some point for replacement. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I'm sure there is like some strategy with regards to like maybe having weaker derms and weaker hercs for mining missions and then have the big good ones for military ones. I don't know how it works. Okay, that was the overview. Right, this is what we have already seen. It's when you get promoted. Strategy tips. There's a lot of text. Haven't even seen the game yet. The underview. Chat, what do you guys like more? Under boob or side boob? Strategy tips. Oh, it's a fucking hard commander's guide. Jesus. Holy shit, this is... Overdrive systems. Contents. Holy... Oh god, Jesus, man. Bioderm biographies. Model 001, this is at third levels. Proto-human BGMs have no specific donor. Their imprints are an amalgam of collective experience, bioelectric sequence coding, and pre-imprinted genetic computer strand implants. Congratulations at third levels, you are a generic amalgamation. While Lilu Chiro is the same. Walkthrough. Help using this guide. Open and close. F1. F1. Tutorials. Walk through. Your first assignment is to develop your fleet. Okay, I'm not gonna read everything yet. Initial walkthrough, okay. Managing your forces.
Unitech Train Vid, Herc Commander Series number 001. Success as a Herc Commander depends not only on solid military tactics, but routine maintenance and upgrade. Upon returning from your mission, repair collateral damage to your Hercs. The repair fleet option will free you from individual Herc examination.
Repair. Entire fleet repaired.
Herc commanders with sufficient funds are encouraged to add units to their fleet.
Herc purchased.
Although Unitech permits Herc commanders to buy base models, we highly recommend choosing established configurations as they are battle-ready. Unitech has identified poor Herc configuration as a leading cause of battlefield losses.
Musiface, too much sugar.
Equip your existing units with the latest Unitech technology. A combination of anti-shield and anti-armor weapons has proven deadly. The latest Unitech shields and targeting computers will increase your overall effectiveness.
Wherever you had too much sugar, so you get a crash, so you do get like a spike in insulin that does make you feel hungrier. Add fiber, lower sugar. No sugar, well then
Unitech
I get help.
Directive 104-1 encourages routine maintenance of bioderm pilots as well.
Medvac.
Examine your bioderms for toxin, genetic instability, and for physical damage to the unit. Unitech's studies show that proper care will increase your bioderm's performance dramatically.
Does it tell you about the age?
Purchase bioderms to pilot new Hercs or to replace battlefield or lifespan casualties.
Initiating bioderm generation.
Unitech highly recommends authorized virtual training. Train the skills that your bioderms use most. Remember, training equals better performance.
Energy program initiated. Cannon program initiated. Piloting program initiated. Energy program initiated.
I don't have a pilot, I'm a human. I have a tag on my string stating that I am human.
Assign bioderms to your Hercs. Only Hercs with linked pilots will be loaded into a Unitech Herc carrier for deployment.
Link established. Link established. Link established. Herc base.
The time has come to select a mission. Choose a mission that meets your team's abilities. Read your briefing carefully for atmospheric and gravitational considerations.
Okay, I have to check that. I haven't looked at that.
Now, on to glory! Upon absorbing this vid train, you should be qualified to perform all pre- and post-mission Herc Commander tasks according to Unitech guidelines.
Absorbing this video. Controlling battlefield forces is the last one, and I think this is the most important one.
Unitech Train Vid, Herc Commander Series number 002.
Controlling! There is a typo! Did you see that? Again, controlling.
Train Vid, Herc Commander Series number 002. Through extensive research, Unitech has perfected its combat training doctrine. All Herc commanders are advised to become very familiar with the Unitech command interface.
This interface is so good. Hex grid, everyone, my favorite.
From your Herc is compiled and displayed on the main view screen. This screen can be rotated and zoomed to allow complete visual manipulation.
Hex grid is superior.
With the strategic map, the Herc commander can quickly assess the battlefield and choose where to concentrate his or her attention. The strategic map can display one of 5 terrain aspects. Selecting a Herc bioderm unit activates it to receive commands. All Herc-specific commands on your command screen refer to that Herc.
Sounds useful.
You can change command lines by selecting one of the arrows on either the main screen, the pilot screen, or the Herc damage screen. Bioderm pilots accept movement commands through your command interface. Indicate where you would like your Herc to move by selecting a designated terrain unit. The Shadow and Sensei Hercs have extensive sensor arrays. Use these Hercs to scout out cybrid positions prior to engagement. Many Hercs are equipped with mining and other subsystems. Proper use of these subsystems will improve battlefield success. To activate a subsystem, select it from the internal display field. Some subsystems must be activated to be operational. When cybrid units are encountered, select a target with the targeting reticle. Prior to firing, you may want to reinforce your shields to account for return fire. Specific weapons may be fired by selecting them from the firing chain. Stim gland has been provided as an additional method of enhancing bioderm combat performance. Excessive use of stim gland could raise toxicity to dangerous levels or result in genetic instability. The enemy assessment display will inform you if the targeted cybrid shield has been lowered.
Shields.
As you enter more advanced battles, you will find it necessary to carefully monitor your Herc for repairs. Once nano repair technology is available, you can perform minor repairs on the battlefield by selecting damaged components in the Herc model interface.
Interesting. There is a debug option on the menu.
Occasionally,
Up
you may
there.
need to leave the battlefield quickly. If your Herc carrier is still present, you may walk your Hercs into it and signal an end to the battle. The Herc carrier can also be used as a refuge for severely damaged units. The Continue All function is used to send a number of Hercs to the same location. When you have successfully completed the mission's objective, or when the cybrid threat has been eliminated, you will receive a message from your Herc carrier prompting you to leave. This concludes Unitech Train Vid 003.
It's a video of a dev playing the game, but in universe, that is the interface the commander sees. Okay, so this is the mission we're gonna be taking. On the planet Beran, it's training mission. It takes 2 months. We got promoted as soon as we completed. Or covers about 2% of the map. And there is cybrids. Destroy the lone cybrid structure on Beran. Can I kill all the cybrids and then start mining? Intelligence reports a very low cybrid presence. Destroy a remaining turret at the cybrids Mox Draconis mining site of Beran. Though the area was cleared. Further information. It's an anomaly. Its orbit has an average radius of 300 million miles. That is completely developed Terra-class world with atmosphere and vegetation. There is evidence to suggest the Beran and Brel may be terraformed planets. Changes in elevation are gradual, providing little obstructive cover. There are enough trees and boulders, however, to provide some defense. Hercs should move well over hard rock, while icy terrain and swamps provide poor fighting conditions. 93% gravity, so increasing movement, jump, and maneuverability. The atmosphere is no perimeters, capable of supporting life. And the field surrounding appears to be highly polarized. You pose no danger, may have very beneficial effects on biodynamic stability and skill implants.
Herc base.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh the save. And I'm gonna launch the mission.
Initiated.
And go luck! Break a leg, everyone! My little ship. Starting turn number 1, objective, destroy the lone cyber structure on Bahrain. The remaining structures in the center of your mini-map. When you have moved all your perks, press the end turn button. So I can do this. Let me check the quick reference. Zone is minus and plus. Rotate is 0 and dot on the numpad. Center is 5. It centers on the current unit. Scroll with the arrow keys. Okay. Move Herc forward, stop movement, rotate. I can just point at where you want to go. I think you can crouch defensively. Continue any unfinished movement, continue any finished movement, all units. Follows last move order.
Systems.
Internal. Return or extractor, it's on. I'm eating the reactor energy every time I enable it.
Weapons.
The weapons, the shields.
Shield centered.
Shield centered, defend. Miyaka's unit is done for their turn. The pilot portrait is the stuff of nightmares. This is a... Don't talk shit about Lilu Chiro. He's doing his best, okay? Is that better or worse than the tier levels? You can jack up. Do you guys want to jack up the tier levels? This is not animated. What the Christ. Okay, internal. Both of them have ore extractors. Now, there was a thing about map. Can I toggle it from here? Fire control, shields, equalize, crouch, rotate, stop. Display internal minimap attribute menu. Oh, if you press M here, okay, show elevation on the map, show terrain colors on the map, show terrain type, show sensor range, show ore locations. There is ore around here. Okay, it's very visible. Now, one of these is good at sensors. I think it's this one, the Shadow. Yeah, the Shadow is a Mecha XCOM style game. Sort of, yes. And it's amazing. Okay, let me move this guy first because he's a scout. If I try to move him here, that will eat that much. Okay, if I grab this guy, I can bring him here. And can I... Nice. And then I can bring you here. And yeah, they're animated, but in here. Not on this thing, apparently. Okay. Oh, because the R extractor is already enabled, he's doing it automatically. Nice. I think we're doing good. Alright. Schmoving. Alright, can I save mid-mission? I can. First mission in progress. Okay. I'm gonna disable the ore extractors unless I see more ore. And then I'm gonna move with the scout and I can see this. Chance to hit 15%. But I mean, that's fine, right? Better to keep my distance. You're better suited for combat slightly. So I can get you like slightly closer. And I shouldn't do these until the shields are down. Let me look up autocannons. Autocannon. Cannon weapons. This weapon does trivial damage, good rate of fire, takes no power, only limitation is ammo. No damage to shields. Total energy costing better. Oh no, this is... Yo. Damage to shields, damage to armor if no shields are up. Right, so to shields, it's only the electric fletchet, the accelerator cannons, accelerator chain gun, or the lasers, I'm pretty sure, but not these, I think. They are shooting me back! Okay, so if they can shoot from that range, I should get closer already. And I should grab my shields and move them like this. Oh, it's down. Very low chance to hit. Maybe I get a bit closer. Okay, in turn. Oh, there they. Yes, this game looks pretty. It is. There's a lot of cool PC games from way back when you guys never knew about. Yeah, this game. I showed it before. Like they had these mega packs down here, budget packs of games. I bought one that came with 10 games, and this was one of them, and it was one of my favorite ones. Played a lot of this. Right, you're still okay, right? Perk damage. Everything is at 100%, it's just landing on the shields. Okay, shields are down, so I can't... Let me let this guy take a few shots as well, in case... Oh, bad position for the shield. Nice. If it were here, it would come from this side, which is... It still has shields up. We need to go orange. Orange, you glad you don't know. Shields equalize. I think the shields replenish. Maybe.
Shield centered.
Good job destroying the turret. Return to your hack carrier for evacuation. Right, but first let me see if there is more ore. I'm gonna do a full thing. Oh, there is some ore there. Brrr. We detected cyber is heading away. Either get back to their hack carrier or fight it. Holy shit. Shields like this, I think he's over there. There's a lot of ore there. Oh my god, man, Enter. You don't need to kill Cyber to get your bonus. I understand. But the shields are still at full. I think we're fine. Right, let me do this.
Weapons.
Chance to hit is very low. Maybe I can reposition a little bit. Shields like this. You have to readjust because we turned... I'll have to do that again, actually.
Weapons.
Shields. Okay.
Shields down.
Okay, the shields did go down there around here. We did take some damage to the chassis, whatever. Okay, Luchiro, I know this looks jacked, but you can do it. Come on. Delete that shield. You got deleted. I think we got it. Give you the map? No. No, I want the ore. Okay, we deleted all the cybers. That's why it didn't autocomplete before, because these guys still existed. I'm still going to equalize the shields just in case. And I'm gonna get these guys moving for the ore. I want people need ore. Look at all of this. I think it fills up. I think there's a limit to how much you can grab.
Systems.
There is no problem spending a lot of time here, right? Can just like fill up to a heart's content, right? We're trying to be profitable, that's what they want from us. Profitability. Oh, he is full. So you can head back. You're not full. You are now full. So you can also head back. And now I can continue all of them. Nice. Continue all. Yes. Yes. Done. Objective achieved. You have destroyed the remaining structure in the Mox Draconis facility. Return to base, prepare for next assignment. We got this much credits for the ore. Auto mind, I think this is like a bonus just for clearing. Cybrid bounty for killing something. Extra bonus. We mined 30% of everything. Destroyed 2 cybrids, that includes the turret. We got 60% rating. How could I have done that any better? Maybe if I... It's probably because yeah. It's 30% of mining, 100% of destroyed, 60% because we didn't mine everything because we couldn't. Alright. The tier levels is gonna die in 10 months. Sorry to hear. More text. I'm very sorry that tier levels. Apparently some of you encountered active cybrids in the training zones. Get used to it. If perhaps some real equipment will get you jacked up about being here, I encourage you to spend every credit making premium hercs and bioderms because you won't need any credits if you fail. Now pick up your promotions and get back out there. The recruits don't need to know about stolen BGMs. I'm more interested in this Prometheus, the central cybrid mind. No word of it for centuries, and then Prometheus code appears in downed cybrids when BGM samples are stolen. It's too coincidental. Oh look, it's chat! It's chat everywhere. An overview of the base genetic matrix inventory and a sequencing protocol for bioderm generation. They say it's an honor to have your genes selected for the BGM bank. I say it's crap. We never really die. Imagine an army of meat robots jacked up, biolinked and wearing your face, all being ordered around by young greenhorns fresh from Omi's teat. Sounds like someone's idea of hell if you ask me. This information is crucial to us. The cybrids have never been interested in the bioderms before. If the cybrids have taken BGM samples, we must assume they are studying them for strategic weaknesses. If they have some other purpose, I'm afraid to know what it is. New Herc assignment. Ogre, Sensei, and Giant. The Ogre has enough energy-based attacks to break through many types of shielding and still deliver a double ballistic salvo. It's the most independent Herc available to the unit leader. Then Sensei is what the Shadow should have been. Bigger, tougher, more weapon types. It was designed with the command bioderm in mind. It offers speed, sensors, varied weapons, and some protection. The Giant is outfitted exclusively with ballistic weapons. It's best used in tandem with an energy weapon Herc like the Ogre. Didn't even get jacked up. Yeah, sorry. Take Mentos for your dots. Yeah.
Your rank entitles you to command more hercs and bioderms. Herc base.
Okay, I want to save 004. One mission done. I'm gonna have that generic number there for that. Okay. So, Herc Bay. Manage Herc's new technology available. Repair 10 to repair everything. I mean, consider how much credits we got from killing the Cybrid and mining. That was more than worth it. Can I upgrade the ore extractor? Maximum extractor. It lowers the speed rating, but you can store 4 times more. Low energy extractor. High risk areas allow more power for shields and movement. So I could have like one Herc designed specifically for mining. Resupply drone. This drone can restock Herc weapons if the Herc carrier is present. Reduces opponent's chance to hit. Oh, that's pretty good. Where these are the hard points where you can mount shit. Oh, you can heal and detox per turn. It then explains everything. And then you can like provide more power, I assume, if your stuff is consuming too much power. Cancel. Wait, does that not include the repairs? Yeah, okay, done. You can cancel the repairs. Okay, these are the ogre, these are the base variants. Without components, not battle ready, without significant modification. Right, these are empty and then you can customize it or you can grab the standard. And then they have the specific ones. These three are shadows. This is a Remora. And then you have a Sensei, an Ogre, and a Giant that are like stock models already equipped. I can get one. I want to get that one that is like Sensei is what the shadow should be. This is the sensor guy. Sensor 30 amplitude. Well, this one has 12, right. The amplitude is the radius for the sensors, I think. So this is the sensor guy, the upgraded one. I could... If it is just a better shadow, can't I get a Sensei and sell my current shadow? Well, how much do I get by selling the shadow? 6,000. That would drop us at 36. So I could buy this, and I would have 22 left, and I would be able to buy an ogre but not a giant. Giant is the guy that is just ballistics, so I don't want the giant, I want the ogre. The ogre has a lot of these and then some autocannon, so I can get an ogre and a sensei. That would cost me 33, I would get 36, I would need 30, I'll have 3,000 left and I need to buy a derm for that.
Bioderm facility.
What? How did you escape? You loved the ogre for a long time in this game. I'm glad. Every now and again, Zolfair tests if Zolfair tests. I just realized this thing doesn't detect a ban. Wait, what did I do? Shit. Does that generate a thing? Hang on. Because I might have to extend this to delete bands. Just wondering about the code fixtures. You don't get notified when a ban happens. Yeah, so I can't remove it from up there. Well, it happens, so it's unlikely that it will happen. Race to nuclei that escaped its paddock. Right, so I have 3 left. If I wanted to build a new one, you have all of these and the old ones. So you can just make the old ones. This guy is 50,000. There's a guy that is 2,000. So I can get the guy that is 2,000 and pilot the ogre. He's slightly better. They all ranked AI. I think you need to train them before they get a better rank. Or maybe their rank is from going on missions. Right, so I'm gonna try doing that I just explained. I'm gonna sell the shadow. I'm gonna buy a sensei. I'm gonna, just to make sure I don't mess up, I'm gonna link the guy that was linked to the shadow, the 3 levels. You got an upgraded thing. Enjoy your new Herc. For the remaining 10 months you're gonna be alive for. And then we're gonna buy a new guy. Did we buy him? We did. And this... Wait, where is it? Did I not buy it? I think I didn't buy it. I have to click here, create. Kyoko. And we're going to link this new guy. Who redeemed next? It was Time Walker Light. T-Walker L-Bringer. I can do Time Bringer. Or Light Walker. Are you still around? I can't fit your full name. Do you have a preference? Let me know if you have a preference. I can. And I don't have a guy to link it to yet. Let me know, I can rename. If you are awake. Nightwalker Mark II. Okay, and the ogre. The ogre is the guy that has a lot of lasers and some autocannons. Right, and the sensei comes with some missiles, so that's good. Yes, I keep clicking on cancel out of habit. And now we link this guy to the ogre. How many perks and bioderms can I have? Drywall. I can have 4. If you ever name one after you call him Sna. Space Astrocat, there is a redemption for 1 point. And do you want to leave it already? Space Astrocat. Do you want it to be a Sna? Really? Okay. Alright. And Counter-Hurricane Base. Applebee's. Okay, Battle Mario is gonna be Applebee's when it's your turn. Don't know if you want to be one of those fucked up looking clones. What are you talking about? Those are amazing. Okay, so there are those who call me Tim. Tim Lightbringer. It doesn't fit. Team Lightbringer, that's the best I can do. I can call him Tim. Right. Again, if you're around, you will have a preference. The time work a Lightbringer, let me know. Alright, and I can pick a new mission. Select mission. We can mine. We can defend an installation. We can do a quick assault. You can't resupply during battle. We don't have resupplying things anyway. I can do like one of these, like 18,000 credits is just 1 month. No promotion, that's fine. Goal 500 units. $500 units, I can farm that. Let me check. You can store 400. You have the same, so another 400. You don't have one. It's very cheap. It will lower my speed, but very little. Yeah, I'm gonna put on one on this guy as well. Like, it's very cheap. We're gonna make that money back just by... And if I try to sell it... Oh, you get it all back. Oh, so it's just interchangeable. Of course, if it gets damaged, then you have to repair it, but... Pachinko... No, the game doesn't have any idle moments like that. It's all exciting. I don't know, man. I have a thing about mining in video games. I fucking love it. I remember having a group of friends where somehow people were convinced into playing freaking EVE Online. And the setup was we're gonna become pirates, just like a small, quick, fast band of pirates killing people. That was the premise. Then like 2 weeks later, one of the people drops out and we're like, oh, we're not playing anymore, why? And he was like, you guys told we were gonna be pirates and all you want to do is mine. And yeah, it's fun. We just degenerated into farm mining instead. You bought the rights to this game at a remake, it's a pachinko cabinet. You know, I can't even tell if you're being facetious or if that's true. Alright, mining, we have the things, we are good to go. I'm gonna skip. Or extractors disengagement, engage extractors and internals display. Okay. Are we set to ore locations? We are. So I'm gonna start by taking this guy on a little bit of scouting. There's a lot of mining there. Gonna keep people close for now. Yeah, the little guy is the one with the least shields, so I'm gonna keep him like in the middle. We became miners even though we set out to be highwaymen. Yeah, I do that very often in video games. Just too much profit to be heading mining. Oh, okay, there's a hybrid right there. Now this is where this guy shines. Man, the music in this game is so good. Already down! I'm gonna just dump the lasers in. Oh, we're gonna run out of reactor because we walked a lot. Right, so that's a consideration you have to make. No! Okay, that was just one guy on this mission, okay. It's fine, I want to fuel everyone. And I don't need to, I can disable this, we don't need that energy anymore. That's the defensive thing, but if the cybrids are all killed, we don't need it. If I do this, does it go through everything? It does. Void, yes. And now you disable this, enable this. I mean, when you're... Yeah, farming everything might take a while in some of these maps. Okay, you go here. You can continue.
Systems.
You are done as well. You are done as well.
Movement.
Yeah, time bringers. Alright, good. We spent a month there. We got 80% because we could only mine 24% of all the things because we didn't have enough people or whatever. We eliminated the cybrid, all or not retrieved will be auto-mined. So we got 12,000 for the ones we mined. The auto-mine gives you less, a lot less. If you consider that we got like a quarter of everything and we got like half the money, we would have gotten like from 75% of the ore, they got a little over double. We could have gotten like 48,000 total. And then that would be 0. Yeah, if you mine it, it's more. Not by a lot. Cyber bounty for 1. Bonus credits, I don't even know for what. Everyone is fine, although the tier levels dies in 9 months. We knew that already. Alright. I'm gonna overwrite this save. Yeah, the tier levels, the clock is ticking, my friend. 61,000. I'm not gonna even do the math. I'm just gonna straight up buy a giant ballistics dude. He comes with a resupply drone because, yeah, you might need it because he's everything is auto cannons here. Like reclone you. I mean, if a bioderm dies in the field of battle, then they're gone. But if I'm going to, like, if you get too old, I might just recycle you and get a new bioderm manufactured and reuse the same name. So that would be just recycling. But I might get a better guy. Okay, done. Manage marks. I want to get this giant and give him an ore extractor as well. Everyone extracts ore. Turn to Herc base. And now we're gonna get... Nope. Gonna get a derm here. And got a Garen. I want a guy who is good at cannons. This guy is good at cannons. If you're gonna put it on the giant, 65 for cannons, 70 for cannons, and it's cheaper. I think I'm getting this guy. No, not this guy. This guy's good at everything, but we can't afford that. I'm gonna get this guy. Because he's good at cannons. And we're gonna put him on the giant that only has cannons. But when recloning like that, like recycle and get a new one, I might get a more better guy. Right, getting this guy made. Great. We get Borak, and next name on the list is Tiger Sky Drum. It fits exactly. So it's 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12 characters. Wow, it does look like he really wants to shoot something. Yeah, maybe they did make. Yeah, Tiger Sky Drum. I get the feeling that this guy doesn't quite look like the original. So anyways, things started blasting. Yeah. Alright, Tiger Sky Drum is in. And then I'm gonna link her to the giant. Link established. My guys are all AI level. Oh, it's not AI, it's A1. Oh, I have to repair some of these people. I had forgotten that derms need repair. Heal and detoxify all bioderms. And this guy took a little bit of damage. It's not entirely... The tail levels is not entirely stable. Everyone else is fine, but the tail levels is like... Ugh. You guys got any more of them Hercs? Oh yeah? We're calling unstable, guy. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You just need a little bit of this, a little bit of that, it's fine. So, who's piloting? You're on the Sensei. You're on the Ogre. This is the guy that we want energy weapons. So maybe I can train Tim on energy weapons. He does have... I can't click here, but Ogre had like a little bit of cannon, right? But we want the energy weapons more. So I'm gonna get some energy training on Tim. Oh, there's only so much you can train. Interesting. It's kind of cheap. I could get Ting and get more cannons. Good. You're doing the Sensei at the tier level, so I want you with piloting because you're a scout. While Lilochiro is on the Seiki, which is like generic. A little bit of piloting, a little bit of energy. That's fine. I'm gonna put on a save before selecting a mission. Oh, I didn't override this. So this would be 6. We did 2 missions. Right, it's just slightly ahead, it's fine. And then we look here. We want to select a mission. These are for credits, which I can use to upgrade further. But I wonder if I can do one of these. 12 turns. They're present, not in great strength. They have been massing. No resupplying. I don't know, it looks like it could be easy enough. Let me try this. If it's too hard, I saved. So I want to start by bringing... Where's the music? If I pull too much, I won't be able to... Laser. The Spectre, Spectre... Spectre... Oh, here's the music. Another Spectre. I'll go for the closest one. 21% chance to hit. Very good, very good. A little bit of applause. Okay. There's no reason to fire anything else. So adjust the shields on everyone. They're attacking the building as well. Okay, at least the thing is drawing some... The giant mech was kind of worthless late game. Yeah, it relies on the shields being taken down by something else. So if you have... I'm sure that's not as useful if you consider, like... These are all same kind. I mean, I should... okay, hang on. But the angle for hitting this... Oh, it's also from the bottom. Okay, so I can... Right? And then I can... Good. Now this has already been deleted. Do you also hit from underneath? You do. Nice. So you can also delete that one. Good. We have strategy. I don't have any more lasers that I can bring in, so might as well start trying to delete this thing.
Weapon reloading.
Nice. So, if I try to hit that one, both from the same direction, good. Nice, and then I can do... And then I can start working on these lasers, but I'm probably gonna miss. You don't have any lasers. Gone. You don't have any lasers at all. Yours are not charged anymore. Neither are yours. Okay, so that's all I can do. I'm gonna make sure the shields are like this for all of them. Especially the ones that turned around. And if I crouch... Crouch... Crouch can be used to minimize your Herc's target area from an attacking cyber, especially for position and higher elevation hacks. The drawback is that being crouched while returning fire on defense greatly hinders the effectiveness of those weapons. Return fire? Checkbox to the right of each firing button can be toggled on and off depending on whether you want to include the weapon in the return fire sequence. Oh! Interesting. Mark weapon availability for return fire. But the weapons we care about, they're all used up, so I might as well crouch with everyone, right? Little crouch animation. Okay. You're the guy with the lasers. I'm gonna move you. Alright. Ah! Wait, really? I just remember that she had gone to grab the cable and was afraid of waking her husband, but if she did do that, I'm sorry to hear. I hope she gets better. Get deleted. Ah, you fucking moron.
Thank you.
Dr. CDCS, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Dr. CDCS's channel. I'm Cooper, the stream most days of the week around this time. I just started playing MissionForce CyberStorm on technically an August for the Windows stream. And this game is fucking awesome. I played this as a kid, but I couldn't understand it properly and never beat it. And I want to see if I can beat it now. Oh, look at that emote. Saturn, thank you so much for the 15 bits. And thank you so much for the raid once again, my friend. What were you doing? Riven, the sequel to Myst. How was your stream? How did you enjoy your game? I don't have enough brain for that kind of game. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Welcome in, Atari Beer Pong, my good friend. And Saturn, Dr. CDCS. I'll be playing this one to check it out. This game is amazing. This is actually ripped from my own disc. I still have the original disc for this, and I couldn't find an image online that had the audio tracks from the CD, so I ripped from my own copy. I really wanted to revisit this game for the longest time. It's really fucking good. Alright, now is when we can bring the giant with the big guns. And this guy's training cannons and he's missing. Come on! There you go. So, it's a fantastic game. Riven, deal, and you're Riven out. I bet, man, I would probably, as much as I love that kind of game, I would probably fall asleep on stream if I tried. Because once I get too stuck in puzzles, I start to feel drowsy. So you guys understand what we're doing here? We are the light guys and we're fighting the darkish guys. And I'll have this guy selected and this guy targeted. I have already taken his shields out with lasers. And now I can go with cannons into the actual armor. Because the shields are depleted from this direction, which is why my guys are lined up. Basically, I have this guy specializing, has 4 lasers. So I had him do most of the shield damaging, and then this guy here, the giant, he only has cannons. So he relies on the other guys taking the shields down. So now this guy has no shields here, and this guy has some autocannons, so I can just try my best. Failed. I have this guy to complete doing a little bit. There we go. Now, finally we have this guy, this tiny little guy here. He can do some lasering. But I want it to be from the same direction as this guy towards this enemy. So this guy is shooting from the top. Yes, Dr. CDC, yes, the cover art actually talks that it's the strategy game in the Earthsiege universe. It is from Dynamics. A lot of things that makes this game very good and interesting. It is nice, yes. Kinda wanna play again, see if you can make a giant viable late game. I don't know. Necrorain, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome to everyone from Necrorain's channel. I'm Cooper, testing most of the week around this time. We just started MissionForce CyberStorm in August for the Windows event thing, which is Windows games during August. I've been meaning to get to this game again forever. It even has like a little... I love these reference cards that show like the keyboard shortcuts and everything. So looks like CyberStorm it is. You finished Dark Vengeance or August for Windows. Nice. How was that? Did you enjoy it? Welcome in everyone. There is a lot of stuff. Oh, you just finished Dark Vengeance. Nice. Yeah, a lot of raids tonight. Yes. Okay, so this guy is attacking this guy from this angle. So I want to deploy the shields from that angle. We are attacking from this angle, so I'm gonna move here. Switch the angle from here so we can shoot lasers at it. We did not deplete the shields. Now, I think that I'm gonna try for science, but I think that doing this... Oh, it still does damage. It's just a lot weaker. I think it's still doing damage. It is. It's very... Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's better than nothing. We're not too worried about having more supplies. Going to admit, if somebody gifted this game back in '98, could have enjoyed it with all the jank. You mean Dark Vengeance or this one? This is Earthsiege shield rules to do damage to the armor. I think it does. I think it does. We could check here. It has like a full thing for everything, but I can experiment too. It's fine. Oh, Dark Vengeance, okay. Right. This game right here, I did play it as a kid. I played a lot of it, but I don't think I understood everything about it, because I remember getting stuck, and it doesn't look like a game you can get stuck on. Maybe. Just need a lot of patience. I have patience. I can keep reloading, or I can keep grinding. I don't mind long games like that. Okay. So everyone has fired everything. So it's time to manage my shields. Point the shields towards the enemy. Of course he could go around and shoot me from the back, but I don't think he's doing that. This guy took some damage. It's fine. I'm more worried about the status of my guys here. Everyone is fine. I'm not gonna jack them up. They don't need jacking up. Check is Dark Vengeance has different endings for each character. How many characters does he have? Okay. So the shield guy, the laser guy is this one. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna target this guy, I'm gonna delete his lasers. Delete it, alright. Then I get the ballistics guy and just boom, 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 boom. The base on Berun has been saved and many Unitech workers owe you their lives. The Cybers will be unable to mount another offensive in this area for months. Your success is being reported to Unitech Command. If I say no, will I be able to leave? Because I want to say no and grab some ore. 3 characters, each has 18 levels. Ah, interesting. say yes, like I can't be optimizing every single... Although all my guys have mining equipment, but then how do I leave? I'm worried about leaving. Can I can't open the help file.
Wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
I can't save right now. The first to get one ending Dark Vengeance because you can't find anything on YouTube. Well, it's your turn to upload some. I'm just worried that I might get stuck on the map and I just wasted that mission. No mouse controls, that's not a problem. Pick no and see what happens. Let me see if I can find a manual, hang on. I don't know. I don't know. For science. I'm gonna say no. And if I end the turn... You have been reported? I didn't see... What did the message say? What did I'm trying to... Oh, your success has been reported. Okay. Jesus. Okay, contents. Walk through. Right, no, that doesn't explain that. Oh, maybe it's on one of the menus. Leave battle. It's probably that, right? I just want to mine a little bit. I will always blame people for my own mistakes. It's fun.
Systems.
Oh, I can't resupply. It's not. I thought it was the defense thing. It's a resupply thing. That giant is very slow. Namely you. Nah, there's a lot of people here that enjoy taking the blame. enjoy finding things they can be blamed for. You are full, and there's nothing else to mine here. I could just take a quick look-see around, see if there's more shit to mine. Take credit here. If it weren't for your push, would have picked the ass and missed out on us mining, maybe. Yeah, I feel like you're the main to blame person in here. Yes, I hope you're proud. Like, I never thought I would see the day where people would be fighting to take the blame for something, but yet here we are. Minecraft and Cooper. One day I'll stream that. Oh, there is a little bit of mining there. You're not full. So you can mine right here, my friend. The other guys can keep moving. You're gonna be filled, which means we need to take some. You are empty. You go there, although you'll take forever. Hello there, Jagrass. Good morning too. There is more mining here. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing these on every mission, but I'm getting started with the game, so I'm very tempted to just keep doing this shit. You're gonna take forever to get up there, aren't you? You don't fight for it just to see when something strange happens, then ask for disability. Just breathing too hard breaks shit, right? You're full, you're full, you're full. You're the only one who isn't full. I'm gonna take you over here. It feels a little bit closer. Hang on, do I have shortcuts for this? Continue is spacebar. And turn is Control E. Oh, look how amazing. And I can just do this and it's probably going to fill up. Not yet. Yeah, I equipped everyone with ore extractors to maximize my credit gain on this start of the game. This is the slowest unit we have. The giant. Alright, now we can leave. That is the right option, right? The base has been saved. Many Unitech workers owe you their lives. The Cybers have been able to mount another offensive in this area for months. Your success is being reported. We got 16,000 credits for mining. We only left... we left 30% of them behind, and that was only 1,400 credits. So yes, mining then does give you a lot more. Cyber Bounty because we killed 100% of them. We got 88% rating because we didn't mine everything. It's impossible. Got healthy bonus. The third levels has 9 months to live. Alright, and I'm gonna save. This is gonna be 007 with 3 missions done. Time to repair everything.
Repair. Entire fleet repaired.
Entire fleet repaired.
Perk base. Bioderm facility. Medvat.
Kill everyone. I could like train my guys or upgrade my max. I get the feeling that we are ready to get the next promotion. I mean, of course I could upgrade my things to infinite. You forgot to send me a DM. You can do it on Discord. It's easy for me to see. If you don't want to do it on Discord, I usually see the ones on Twitch as well. Is there a mission that gives me a promotion upon mission completion? Okay, the next mission we complete will earn us a promotion, no matter what one we take. Quick assault. Clear an area of all cybrids, because a local threat will hot drop you in the middle of them. Repair won't return until all cybrid forces are either destroyed or have been forced to disengage. Resupply will be impossible. Fine. I'll try this one. Get a different kind. This one feels boring because you go in and then you come out and you don't kill everything. I'm not gonna be mining on every mission.
Perk base. Launch initiated.
Yeah, you are dropped hot on top of them, yeah. Oh, he has returned fire. Let me pull my shields forward.
Weapons.
Oh, he turned up. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay, I didn't realize when he did a return fire, he turned around. Okay, new thing to pay attention to. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. Try again. Okay, look, that's when he turned around. And now I can resume. Jing always the biggest on the battlefield this time with all the cannons. Yeah, she has that thing about being larger than most. which reflects.
Down.
Ow! That's a thing that they can do? Holy fuck. But if I mean, you. Yeah, you're shooting from the top. This would be from this angle, and yeah, the angles are not lining up goodly. I want to hit this one, and you're hitting it from that direction, so I need to pull you over here. Maybe just here is good enough. It is. Oh good. I love missing. Good lord. Okay, these was destroyed, and you, the little churros thing is tiny. And severely damaged. Why are you drawing all the fire like that? Bioderms are disposable. No, they're named after chat. They can't be disposable. I care for them. They're my friends.
Shields. Movement.
Do I have a next Herc shortcut? Scroll. Okay, it's these keys. Got it. Stop focusing on that! This mission might be too hard for us. No more lasers, okay. Shields. And crouching, is there a shortcut for it? There is. Oh, they remained crouching. They don't stand at the end of the turn. I think this mission is too hard. Oh, good. I lost connection to chat, but I'm still streaming? Well, I'm still streaming, right? You guys can't talk to me because I still have internet. Okay. Chat died, but chat is back. No, chat is still dead. Yes, my chat is dead on everything except my overlay. My overlay is really freaking good, apparently. I don't know if I'm keeping this, though. Man, we're almost out of shields in here as well. I think yeah. I think we beat more than we could chew here. And we don't have our ogre anymore for... Gruesome. They are very gruesome, yes. I mean, might still be able to do this, but... Why can't you shoot out of range for the lasers? Oh, look, this guy. You would reload because you lost the ogre. Yeah, honestly, I think you're right. Yeah, it's not the derms, but the mechs, the hercs. And like, based on the money we have, I think I'm gonna get another ogre and replace that dinky little thing. Right, I have to sell the other one first, okay. So we buy another ogre. Now I lost my connection to Twitch. Is that Twitch or is it me? It might be me. Yeah, well, hi everyone. I'm back. Yeah, my internet effed. I'm on the backup internet, which is not the most stable. Well, one can hope it works. Right, what was I doing here? Greetings. Hi. I got another ogre and I repaired everything. Yeah. I need to link the herc, the derm to this. Oh, I was gonna equip it with a miner. So Bioderm link. Right, Riluchero was linked to the shitty thing. Now you link to the good one. Now Liluchero, yeah, none of them have reached, like Liluchero is 3 years. I think I can get some energy weapon training. Actually, I can't. I don't know how this works, but he can't train energy anymore. Oh, I think that's his maximum, 56. He can't go any higher than 56. Liluchero is very not good.
Here we go, pal. I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I.
Good grief.
Yep. Zolfair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Jogrask, my friend. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the triple nice plus 59 gift subs gifted so far in my channel. That's a lot of support, my friend. I really appreciate it. We are at 59. You know what that means. We're very close. Thank you so much, Jogrask. Enjoy the viewing and the emotes. If I didn't lose all my viewers because of the stupid ass internet. The internet dropped and I was looking at the modem, but I can't. There is a green screen blocking the view. So quick assault, we couldn't do it. So I'm gonna be mining. 1 month. Gravity is very low. Death is immediate without life support. Okay, let's see what this is like. I want to mine. Ore extract was disengaged. Yeah. So my sensei is the scout guy. Okay, bring everyone close if we can. Are you winning? Hello there, Galitep. I just lost actually and reloaded. We did a mission that was. We tried a mission that was too hard for us. Okay, Sensei, going check things for me. Okay, there is ore over here. There's them gold in them hills. All the normal faces are still here, plus some new ones. Yeah, I hate like losing connection to Twitch like that, but yeah, what can you do? This time was my internet effing up. What was that? That sounded like the cybers were mining.
Systems.
It's not my fault. Still feel bad about it. And I don't know how stable my backup internet is these days. Hopefully it sticks around. I mean, I've never had like it's always ISP or Twitch. Like, there's nothing wrong I do on my end when it comes to that stuff. Not saying I don't make mistakes. I'm saying that it's just not reasonable. I can't even think of something I would mess up that would affect that. Like, I accidentally clicked on stopped streaming. There's a lot more ore down here. Do people do that? Accidentally hit stop streaming. I know the music is gonna get repetitive, but I really like it. Look at all the new emotes from people you do know. Have you seen the latest Copper Stink emote? Really proud of it. Okay, but since I'm right here, I might as well finish mining. And I don't know, man, I'm just a kid, but that emote is the funny. Yeah, I think the cybrids are mining. I'm just doing this because we are right here. You are full? You are full. 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 And you're the last one. Full. Okay. Now everyone... Continue all. Is there a continue all? There isn't. Okay. So end turn. And then I switch between each of them and I do this manually. I do grind for 6 hours while playing pachinko. It's going to be probably on Thursday this week. Hello there, Unhinged NPC, welcome my friend. Are they moving slower because they're heavier with the ore? Does not permit siege generacy. Ah, such. Okay, you want me to? No, I think this game does require attention. It's not that kind of farming. No, not yet. I might need to have my guys around if the hybrids come along. Words are very hard. Okay, and now I bring you in here, probably. Oh, I can't? Okay. Enter, yes. Enter, yes. Enter, yes. Enter, yes. All Hercs in her carrier. There we go. You're familiar with that problem? You are. So yeah, we got this for the mine. Didn't mind everything, but we have promoted to captain. Unit captain. At last, nanotechnology is here. Limited repairs on the battlefield are now possible with the nano-enhanced repair pod. Each pod contains millions of micro-robots that, when directed at a damaged component, permanently assume the form and function of the device. You can access its power through the Herc status screen. A few of you people still don't get the whole picture, so I'm going to paint you a new one. Unitech owns you the way they own that Herc or that Derm over there. When a model is unprofitable, it's discontinued. You'll notice a few more holes in our ranks today. The lucky ones... Did this image change? Do they have less people? The lucky ones died with their units, planet side. The others were discontinued. I hope I'm making myself clear. As unit captains, you now command up to 6 Hercs and 6 Derms. Some of you will be receiving special bioderm assignments. I remind you that these bioderms count as part of your allotment and cannot be replaced. Cannot be replaced. Well, these are like special ones. So you don't want to get the special ones ever because you can't replace them and they're gonna age out anyway. A controversy surrounds the destruction of the Mos Orsini Herc base in the Paracelsius system. While Unitech officials claim that a cyber task force was responsible, survivors claim that it was a renegade bioderm. Initial test results show that radiation traces are not cyber in origin. I demand to know why I wasn't destroyed. Look at these possibilities this bioderm represents. We've never seen these traits. It destroyed an entire base single-handedly to avoid the biovat. It killed thousands of those losses were acceptable and insured. I just hope you know what you're doing. So, do I have a name for this guy anywhere here? Why it wasn't destroyed? Right, okay, never mind.
Your rank entitles you to command more Hercs and bioderms. Herc base, bioderm facility.
So that guy... Oh, you can't create it. Tarsus. Okay, this Tarsus guy is amazing with cannons. He's very good. He can live up to 8 years, but I'm not using it. Unless it's like an emergency. Because I can't replace it. Good faces. They are all very good faces, yes. Right, but there is a problem with that. Which is the fact that I can only own 6 and that guy counts towards the limit. So I would be gimping myself. Okay, I think those ones you're expected to like use them and they will die before they will die of old age before anything. It's fine. I'm gonna drop down a save here. That was 4 missions. And I don't trust a save that happens that quickly. Can't get over the faces, they really remind you of a horror game you've played somewhere. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be disturbing. The whole bioderm business is supposed to be disturbing. Let me take a look at if the bioderm 17 bioderms and 3 protoderms, which you must purchase to pilot your Hercs. Your progress through incrementally rewarded with 10 unique ones, as well as other technical advantages. Bioderm stats include their vital statistics. The lower the number for the learning curve, the faster bioderm will improve at that skill. Unique bioderms. So there are some unique ones. Right, the Tarsus one we just got. He'd rather shoot than move. Also, this is like Happy Cakes. Team player, never good with sensors or tech. Initial ratings, learning curve. Right, but what about the age? BioVet creating bioderms. The rank and age of bioderm is listed on the left of its image. Health is the left to scroll through. Scroll bioderm, click create. It's recommended to give each bioderm a distinctive name to distinguish it from one another in the battlefield. You have access to a pool of 20 BGM models, allowed to create 4 bioderms as a unit leader. You'll find most BGM models will be too expensive to purchase at first. But I want to know about the age thing. Age. 2 numbers show the age on lifespan of each to the left of this picture. Age on lifespan are measured in years with the Unitech year equivalent 10 months. Bioderms with longer lifespans are generally more expensive, have higher overall ratings. All bioderms start at age 0 when they're created. Bioderms that are created but not linked to a Herc are cryogenically frozen, do not age between missions. Age is important because every mission requires to determine the amount of time to complete. After each mission, you'll see remaining life expectancy of each bioderm. You should have all enough for the next mission, recycle them, and replace them with new ones. Right, but unique ones cannot be replaced. Career status? Unique bioderms. At the 6th level, rescue unique bioderm who will also join your forces. Yeah, we're at 6, then it shows how many. At some point, we'll be able to have more bioderms than Hercs. Our maximum amount of Hercs is 12, bioderms is 14. So yeah, we'll be getting, yeah, Tarsus, Cabal, Bolto, Vero. Oh, but this is for the first system. It keeps going. At the end, we'll have 12 extra spots. Hang on. And there are 10. Okay, so we can have all the extra bioderms and never use them. Because the maximum amount of bioderms ends up at 12 above the maximum amount of Hercs. So we can have all of them and never use them. You made that site in Microsoft front page. Right. So, okay, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not using the unique guys because they're gonna die of old age.
Bioderm facility.
And I don't want to go through that. I'm just curious, like, this is the most expensive guy. You can make a lot of these. What defines how high you can train? BR bioterms. Giving switch time developed skills to conventional training. Virtual reality training became the first solution, but then giving genetic computer the retrieve the members of the X receptor, biological sequence of sequence recorded. The electrical sequence code is combined with a direct imaging device. While efficient, it's unable to completely maximize the bioterm skill potential among themselves, but in the process getting the chair. Right, so they have... Yeah, these are not as good as the unique ones. But then I can train them. Like, if I came over here, I got that... Tiger Sky Drum. He's good at cannons, but I can't level him up in cannons anymore. I mean, but 85 is pretty decent. I'm still not gonna use the unique ones. But okay, let me make sure this thing is saved. And before my connection decides to die again, I'm gonna stop the timer here. Play the game for 2 hours, 30 minutes. And we're gonna come back to this game tomorrow.